Hello, welcome back. So tried to film a video last week to make up for the fact that I've been missing in action for a few weeks. Tore my calf muscle, so I wasn't able to get out and fish, but I'm back at it. Last week was a bust. Tried to do some offshore fishing on the holiday weekend. That was a not total disaster, but it was a disaster. Conditions were terrible. Didn't work out. I got a bruised tailbone out of it from going offshore with a really small boat and really rough water. So today we tried to do it again, but as you might be able to tell behind us, it's raining. So we're gonna bounce around. We got some live shiners today, and we're gonna just do some canal hopping, spots like this, and see if we can get something on. Stay tuned. So just this is actually our second spot. I threw the shiner in the bucket to hold them because I only put them in for a few minutes. The water was just way too shallow. So we're gonna hit this little spot. If you've seen one of my other canal hopping videos, you may have seen this spot. We caught a nice little bass here. Water's flowing out pretty good. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll figure it out here in a moment. We just got some heavy rain. So, oh, that's moving good. So this spot might be a bust as well, but we'll still drop in and see what happens. Got some needlefish here. This water here is technically brackish. On the top side of this spillway is fresh water. This will actually eventually flow all the way through Cape Coral, all the way out to the Gulf of Mexico. And the more further it gets down to the Gulf, the more saltier it gets. So it's not uncommon to see some needlefish up here. Sometimes they got some fun stuff hanging around with them, so let's just drop that over there. So I stopped at a few canals. It's just been a bust. Water's flowing pretty good, but I think I already have my kayak loaded up because I was planning on doing that today. So now that it's not raining anymore, I think I'm gonna actually do that. So I'm only 5 minutes down the road, so I'm gonna run home, grab my freshwater gear, and we're actually gonna launch a kayak right here. And hopefully we can get on a better bite than we've had so far. So head to the house, grab the gear, and I'll see you there. All right, we made it out on the water. The yak's doing its yacky thing. And I'm gonna take these water shoes off and barefoot it. So I've never had this yak in this water here before, so it's gonna be a new adventure for all of us. I do know that there's some decent bass in here, and I'm excited to try to get some of them. A lot of lily pads, so we're gonna have to worry about the pedal drive a little bit, but not the end of the world. I'll tell you what, we're gonna work the living bejesus out of this edge here. we do have our live shiners. They're in the box behind us. So if you hear the motor going of the bubbler, or the sound of the fish popping around, that's what it is back there. We did grab our freshwater bag on the way out of the house. So we do have that. We got plenty of gear in there. Alright, since we got low vegetation, we're trailing a shiner behind us. I don't think it's still alive, but we tied on this crankbait. I don't know what brand it is. I found it in a tree a couple months ago. Caught a bunch of fish on it, so I'm going to keep using it until it breaks or stops working. So keep pushing forward, see what we can make happen. Well, that is probably not something we want to rope. Got some hitchhikers there. No hitchhikers. Oh, fish on, baby. Oh, that's actually a nice bass. Oh, it's looking pretty good. I don't know why, I just thought there was a bass over there. It's a good cast. And we actually have our scale today, so let's get a weight on this bad boy. So, zero her out. There we go. Doesn't look like our scale is working right now. Oh well. Might need some batteries. Beautiful bass. Let this good girl go. Wow, that was the worst bath I've ever gotten from a bass. For her, swam off strong. Ugh. Let's get another one. Well, that's it for me today. Got rained on heavily several times. As you can tell here, I got a little bit of sun, and fishing wasn't that great. Water temperature went up to 91 degrees before we called it a day. So I'll head home, plan the next one. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share. Check out the Instagram. Links, so everything will be below.